We are here again from the stable of Success Agenda Concepts with another package for you from Pastor Matthew Oluwaina. We are here to create value. Enjoy it.
The heartless and godless generation. What has gotten into the heads of our youths these days? Why have they forsaken our ancient religion of a God-seeking generation? They didn't really forsake it. It is because of what they see, hear, or think. The thoughts of a man determine how strong he is. Youths of nowadays have forgotten their God and their source of life, Jesus Christ. Why? It breaks my heart to see people turning their faces away from God. What makes you think you can do without your source? Can a pond do without its source? No. But what do we see today? People are living comfortably without their source, Jesus Christ. Let us learn to understand that until we seek the face of God, we will remain in this darkness. How thoughtless are we to leave the shadow of the Almighty? What gods we have! Have we forgotten so easily what was written in the book of Psalm 91? Have you forgotten the promises embedded in it? Oh, how I love verses 5 and 6. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that strikes in the dark, nor the plague that destroys at midday. God has given us a lasting solution to our problems and challenges. Yet, we have the audacity to forsake Him. We aren't deceiving Him, we are deceiving ourselves. Nobody is free of this guilt. We are all guilty, both young and old. Have we forgotten so soon? What happened to the Israelites when they forsook God? God sold them to their enemies. Must we be scolded before we learn from our mistakes? This should be stopped. Is it all times we must be learning from our mistakes? Must we always be taken from darkness to light? Why can't we remain in light always? This is so not our nature. Psalm 91 verse 14 has clearly stated what we need to do. Because He loves me, I will rescue him, I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. Until the love of Christ drives every motive, we can't be drawn to Him. But to have misused the wonderful love of Christ. If not for His love, we would still be sinners. We would still dwell in sin and speak in sin. Let us come back to Jesus Christ. Let us speak Jesus, do Jesus, act Jesus, think Jesus, and see Jesus. Is this hard to do? Let us look at the wonderful promises God has for us, but we can't reach it because we have turned away from God. The ladder between we and God has been broken. We broke it the day we acknowledged the Word rather than Jesus Christ. Jesus said, "No man cometh unto the Father but by me." Jesus is the connection between God and us. We have lost this connection and ceased to find the correction. Remember, a child cannot be born into this world without the source, which is the mother. You cannot be born into the family of God without Jesus Christ, the source. Let us return back to our Messiah and feel the goodness of life. If a tree is disconnected from its source, it will dry off and die. We all clearly know this, but yet we prefer to remain that way. Jesus stated in John chapter 15 verse 6, "If a man abides not in me, he is cast off as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned." After, are we not conscious of this word of Christ? Why are we afraid of the person that takes away the flesh rather than the person that takes away soul and spirit? Why must it be you always? Why must you be classified as people in the dark? Why do we think that a tree can do without its roots? Jesus said, "Without me, you can do nothing." But we still try every step without inviting Him. He also said, if we abide in him and he in us, we should ask anything and he shall give to us. But we still clinger on hopelessness. We still turn our faces away from him. God is still merciful. He can still take you back if you return to him.
Thanks for being there. Take all this to heart, and it shall be well with you. Thanks, and thanks so much, Brother Israel.